Hi, welcome to BlindOwl Bushcraft and Survival. Please enjoy our channel. If you would, we'd appreciate it if you join our Patreon page. It's been a long road. Thank you. Hi, welcome to BlindOwl Bushcraft and Survival. My name's Dan. I'm here in the Philippines on the Island of Bohol. Been here almost 20 years now. It's hard to believe. Today I've got a pretty ordinary piece of quartz. Something like you can find almost anywhere in America. So just to show you how easy it can be done. And it's hard to break quartz. It doesn't really fracture very nice usually. But all you're looking for is a sharp edge. Now all my edges are all slightly rounded because this has probably been rolling around in the creek where I got it for, who knows, 1,000 years? Who knows how long it's been there? Million years, who knows? See if we can get it to break once. Some little lines here, it might break off in some cracks. Yeah, that's exactly where it broke off at. Now you might not think much of that right there, but this edge right here is very sharp. I can almost see through it. It would be perfect. Real nice and clear inside there. I'm pretty sure this is quartz. That's what it looks like to me anyway. Could be like a white quartzite, but I think it's quartz. I'll try to knock this little tip off here. Not hitting very hard at all. What I'm looking for is right there. Just a nice sharp chip to come off. That right there, again, I could clean a fish with that. Shave the hair right off my arms. Doesn't get much sharper than that. I've had one piece of petrified wood do that before. That's a beauty. Now I could stop and use the pieces, the edges on the stone right here too, but I'll try to get a couple more chunks off just for the fun of it. I'm trying to aim about 1/2 inch from the edge. And I'm not trying to hit very hard, just enough to fracture it. Again, there's some nice edges right there. Some wicked edges. Look how, just like needles. Get those out of the yard before I cut my foot on them. It kind of looks like it's got a crack through here, so I'll just tap on the far edge of the crack. Didn't break on the crack, but it sure broke a piece right there. Now that piece right there is almost translucent, a 1/2 inch down. That is beyond sharp, guys. That is beyond razor sharp. That's actually something right there. I don't know. You could clean a deer, do anything with that, cut someone's throat, you name it. That's wicked. Most quartz doesn't break this nice. I'll still aim at the same crack here. See the crack there? Make sure you wear glasses, especially using quartz, because it throws off fragments just like glass. Look at that. That's a beauty. That's the one we'll use right there. And we'll just save this one for, put it in the pile. This would be good for, again, like around a campfire or something. Or oh, I'm sweating good. Okay, we're going to need a piece of char. And for that we're using the McDonald's napkins that I cut in half. Want to see how I did it? There's a video out there of making char in a cookie tin. And where did I set that last piece? I don't even know. I guess we'll grab one of these. Got a beautiful piece in my hand just a second ago. Put something on the ground here, it just disappears though. So I'll put that just on the, oh, it's in my hand. What a retard, huh? I'm standing there talking about a stone I can't find and it's actually in my hand. Losing it, guys. So I'm going to place the char just below the edge of the stone. I'm going to spark right here in the sharpest little piece. You should take just a micro spark off of this to get this char going. This is the best char I've ever seen. Gotta get a spark off it though. There it goes. But you can see it's just very, very fragile. Actually too fragile. Another piece I put on top of that, we're going to lose this one. Gonna fold the grass over the char. Grass is pretty damp. We've had rain almost every day for the last 2 weeks, but not on it. But this is under a roof, but it's still beyond humid. This one will take the wave. Seems like the wave's working better today than blowing on it. I think it's because you get a nice long light flow air to it. Our friend Jason in New Zealand, he totally believes on light air. Right there, it was just about exposed, so. A lot of smoke. There we go, I saw a flame there. That's all it takes, right there, guys. That bird's nest would get any fire started. Blowing on a few more times is all. And got my hand good that time. Well, that's a simple fire from the Philippines, guys. There's nothing to it. You all get out and try it. I know you all got ferro rods, but stone and steel is easy. It's just to spark the char on into an ember. You can make char and give it a spark with your ferro rod to practice starting fires. You know, with your bird's nest and stuff like that. It's a good idea to go out and practice in the wind. Go out and practice in the light rain. I've practiced in the edges of typhoons before, where it's pouring rain. But for that, you have to make like a little shelter for the fire, or you're just wasting your time. But it's good to try different times, different things. Now again, I would recommend, if you could ever find yourself a pile of old grass somewhere, like from, you know, just from people cutting your own yards or whatever, make a couple piles and get them real dry. Take those and put them in like a gallon Ziploc bag, and you know, get 10 or 12 of them saved up. And then every time you go somewhere, just take one of those bags and throw it in your pack, so you always have some dry tinder to do a fire. I always go out and look for tinder first when I'm out walking around. I'm going to make a fire. I look for tinder, but here in the tropics, it's tough. Where I'm at is kind of domesticated area, so there are a few coconut trees around. You find some of that coconut burlap, whatever, that's a really good tinder. Or if I find an old piece of bamboo, I can make shavings. That's a good tinder. But leaves here are no good. They're damp and rotted. Almost any piece of wood you find on the ground is rotted unless it makes a real nice snap. Then you could take, you know, shavings off it or something like that. But I found that for me, whether I was here or I was back home in America, in Iowa, up in the hills, I would always have at least one bag of tinder with me at all times. So that in case I couldn't find any dry tinder, I can still start a fire with what I brought. Is that cheating? No, I don't think so. I think that's called preparation. And I think it's pretty important. So take care, everybody. Hashtag 22 day no more. Go out and have some fun. Watch your six really close. Go out and make a few fires, guys. It's a blast. And it's even better if you make the whole fire. You know, I think I'll put a video up this week about using the double bridge method that I started to do your fire, where you build your entire fire on the ground first, then do a bird's nest and put it underneath it and walk away, and you'll have a roaring fire in a minute or so. You know, it's just something I've developed and works absolutely perfect. I call it the double bridge. You want to go on my channel, look up the double bridge fire. There's several old ones on there. Take care, everybody. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Take care.